getting colder, and the net result, we're changing the consistency of the snow from wet and sticky to dry. We're getting many reports now, double-digit snowfall totals coming in right now. The snowfall amounts going up, the wind speeds going up, the power outages going up, and the temperature dropping.
And so here's where we stand right now with those temperatures. We're running in the upper 20s to lower 30s. This is down from 34 degrees during the early morning hours in Providence. That's when we had a couple of inches of slush that accumulated on the roadways. We had that heavy wet snow weighing down tree limbs and power lines. And now as the temperatures have dropped and the consistency of the snow changes, doesn't change the fact that that is still on our streets, our power lines, making travel difficult and making us prone to power outages now that the winds are really starting to pick up. And you may be feeling those stronger wind gusts coming on shore now. Boston down to 30, Worcester is at 27, Smithfield's at 29, 32 in Willimantic. We've dropped below freezing in Newport and 32 degrees in New Bedford. Boy, these numbers are changing rapidly. We're trying to keep up with all the snowfall reports we're getting in. We really appreciate you sending them to us. Fall River with 9 inches of snow. Westport actually just got an updated number there of more than 10 inches of snow. North Smithfield now has topped 10 inches. We have more than 10 inches of snow in Burrillville. Cumberland with 7.5 inches of snow. Bristol just got an updated number in from Tim White's family of 7 inches of snow in Bristol. And East Providence, that number needs to be updated because, Pete, you just measured in East Providence
4.5.
4.5 inches of snow. Now, that doesn't seem like a lot, but we've picked up about 2.5 inches in the last hour and a half, I would say. So those numbers are adding up. We did change the accumulation map slightly based on the banding that we're seeing. This is one of those sort of fine-tuning the forecast things that happen as the storm is evolving, and we've had that heavy band of snow that's set up across the northern and western part of Rhode Island. So we've had to expand that 12 to 18 inch amounts to cover the entire state of Rhode Island. It's a lot of snow everywhere, with most of us, again, at a foot or more by the time we hit the late afternoon and early evening. And this view of North Kingstown, now the bay is out there somewhere. Really what you can make out is in the foreground, this tree blowing in the wind, the near zero visibility at times, Providence with poor visibility. 31 feels like 15. Check out those winds out of the north at 33 miles per hour. Now in Narragansett, on the flip side, the visibility is a little better here. So varying intensities of snow and gusty winds will lead to varying visibility, but in general, expected to be at around 1/4 mile. Here's the radar. Really two distinct bands of heavy snow that are coming together. Hartford up until this point hasn't seen much in the way of heavy snowfall, but that band is closing in, and we've got another very heavy band that's set up from just on the western side of Boston down through northwestern Rhode Island and eastern Long Island right now. And there looks to be maybe some additional moderate to heavy snow coming onshore over the Cape. And one way that we can sort of identify some of those bands is by taking away the winter colors and just looking at the shades of greens and yellows. So very intense snowfall where you see those yellow bands. Those are those 2 and 3 inch per hour amounts. And you can see some more moderate bands over eastern Massachusetts and the Cape Cod Canal, and some of those are pinwheeling in too. So we are expecting to see the strongest winds and the snowfall rates to stay pretty intense here through the early and mid-afternoon. So wind gusts so far 73 miles per hour in Nantucket, a 53 mile per hour wind gust in Fall River, Charlestown, Connecticut, Newport, Providence, all gusting between 40 and 50 miles per hour, especially within the last hour. You can see 46 mile per hour wind gust recently in Newport, a 56 mile per hour gust. Hyannis and Nantucket recently gusting to 67 miles per hour. So here's a look at the wind gusts through this afternoon and early evening, with the strongest winds expected to be along the coastline. But the heavy wet snow that we've seen on top of or below what's now a drier snow, leading to power outages. And I expect it to be, fairly scattered all across Rhode Island and southeastern Massachusetts. Here's the way the wind gust Futurecast goes over the next 12 hours. So we're talking about the potential for, on average, gusts to 50 noontime and 2 p.m. Notice the intensity of the winds gradually drops, but we'll still be gusting to 40 miles per hour well into the evening and night. So very difficult conditions through the afternoon as the temperatures hover between 30 and 32 degrees. The snow continues to fall, some lighter snowfall by the evening hours, and then it starts to wind down between say 6 and 8 o'clock in the evening with drier conditions overnight. So storm impacts, obviously heavy snow and power outages, the two big ones. People have been urged to stay off the roadways, and so very difficult travel continues. And we had a little bit of rain at the onset of the storm, but that risk has come to an end. We're going to take you hour by hour through the rest of this storm coming up, but right now we want to get a check on road conditions. We do have essential state employees who have to hit the roads at different points throughout the day. Melissa, what are they going to find?
Well, I have to say, for the most part, we have seen light traffic out there, so that is the good news for those people who do have to head out. These are conditions